Okay, so we're gonna talk about the Logitech keyboard K800. We got it refurbished, and the reason why is because I did buy one. Yeah, about around 8 years ago, maybe I would say. I bought one brand new for around $70 because I've always wanted a keyboard like this, and it is wireless. You just need this little, people call it an adapter, a dongle, a receiver, whatever. It is USB. And this one, I think, is, I'm not sure if this is the right one, because we do have a mouse, but this might be, because this is what I'm kind of confused at. This is the unified, I think they call it unified or something like that, that this can connect a keyboard and a mouse. Like, you don't need to plug, one for your mouse, one for your keyboard. This one will control them all, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's basically this. It's the same. You just plug it into your USB on your computer or whatever the hell you're gonna use it on, and it works. And can you hit the lights, please? Okay. The other one. Okay, so that's to give you guys a little idea. It does have a brightness control. That's off. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 stages. This is the brightest. It has the battery indicator, the level. It has your, volume, mute, calculator. Has some music buttons here. I guess that's to toggle the battery level, email, home, search, and recent stuff like that. I really don't use all that stuff, but it is there. This one has the numpad, the here on the side. It's a nice size, and there's a good amount of weight to it. And the other keyboard lasted, used it for a while. Then I went to the Philippines for 2 years, and left it home. And maybe that was the problem, that I left it home and the batteries drained. But I believe you just take the screw out. I already know that. You take the screw out and you can just replace the batteries there. Here's the thing. It has a micro USB that you'll charge it. You'll just charge it up. So you don't really break into there for years. You just pop that screw out and you can get in. That's when the batteries are, having a hard time like keeping the charge. I dropped it a few times. Maybe that's the reason why it just stopped working. And some time went by because I already knew it was a kind of expensive keyboard, so I didn't want to replace it right away. We just went with other models. But it came to the point where we just missed this keyboard, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get another one. And think refurbished. I don't even know if they make them anymore, but there's people selling these refurbished, maybe $40-$50, something like that. And I like it. I really like this keyboard. That's why I bought it again. I mean, it has a good amount of weight to it. It's not light at all. But it's not heavy, right? Has this clear plastic trim. I don't know if you guys can see that going around. And I thought it lit up, when I first bought this keyboard. I'm like, oh, if that lights up, that's cool. Nope. My first keyboard had different font here, but it's the same. So yeah, it's kind of quiet. It's not too loud. It has a little bit of spring here. I'm not a keyboard aficionado, I don't know all these terms and all this about the keys and stuff like that. They are low profile keys. I don't know if you guys can tell, but there you go. They are like that. They're low profile and they're quiet. They're a little soft, and it's a little low. There's not that much feel. The keys don't come up high, so they don't really give you like I don't know. For me it's pretty good, and I am a. It doesn't really make sense saying writer because I'm not writing anything. Like I do type because like I like to type. I like stories and stuff like that. So I write and type whatever the hell. It's confusing for me. I don't know why. But I like this keyboard a lot. It's always served me well. I like the feel of it. I like the weight of it. I love that it's wireless. It has good performance. It lasts a pretty long time on a charge. The brightness, the backlit, the keys that they light up. I've always wanted that, and the experience just isn't the same. Without having a nice wireless keyboard and with lights. This is just white, plain white lights. I know people are gonna be like, "Whoa, does it light up blue and green? Does it flash?" No, it doesn't do all that. But it's a great keyboard. You know. And it had a pretty good life, and we got, like I said, I got this refurbished, and I thought for sure I was gonna have some trouble because I said $40. That don't make sense. But yeah, sure enough, got it, and it's working superbly. I don't have any complaints about it. Do you? You use it a lot? No?
I used it.
Okay. She is feeling talkative today. Kind of chatty, huh? Okay. So she's tired. She spent all night chatting with her friends like she's been doing the past few weeks. So
Shout out. Make a love shout out.
to who
Ate Beth,
who else?
Ate Mona, Poki Digi, Ate Alina, Ate Iya, who else? Just me and vlogs. That's just me. Huh?
Yeah.
That's Poki Dig. That's
Okay.
her. Ate Maris, Ate Son, baka pagalit.
What?
They will get mad at me if I use it.
Yeah, she you can throw them in if you remember anymore. She chats like with her friends a lot, so she's just and she's there. She's
Ate Martina.
she's from the Philippines, so that's how they speak. They refer to girls or something like that. And then guys. What's the word?
I don't know.
Kuya.
Yeah, kuya.
Right.
Kuya and ate.
Yeah. So guys, that's how they refer to them, and they say that before they say their names. So, anyway, definitely recommend this keyboard.
Oh, Ate RC, I forgot.
All right. Sorry about that, but hey, they watch our videos too, so they're friends. So they're close. So showing them some love. Anyway, definitely Logitech's a great brand. We have maybe two or three other, maybe two more keyboards. We have like maybe two or three mice from them. Everything they make is pretty high quality stuff. Definitely recommend this keyboard if you're looking for something with the backlit and some soft keys. They're kind of quiet, which is also nice, and there is some weight to it, so that might be a little upsetting, but it gives it a nice feel that it's not so like dainty. It's not so delicate that it's gonna break. You're gonna roll over on it and you're gonna crack it in half or something. So it is kind of nice. It gives it a more of like a heavy duty feel, like a quality feel to it. So That's kind of nice. But it's also like a problem. Like if you drop it, it's kind of heavy. So when you drop it, like it hits that floor. So definitely recommend. I don't really have any complaints. You know, for me, this is a 5-star product. And if you're looking for a keyboard, like I said, definitely something to consider. I don't know what else you guys would want to know or be interested in concerning the keyboard. There is. I want to see if I can get that. You see, it's kind of hard because of the way the. So it does like taper off. If that's the right way to say it. You see, it goes. So it'll lay kind of like in an angle, like slightly up an incline, and it does have these little. I don't know if that's 8 degrees because there's a 8-degree symbol thing there. So if you want to pop those up, and it's only one step. It's not like some computers have like a dual step, has like a small one and then like a bigger one that comes out. No, did I say computers? Keyboards. Some rubber feet here. These are rubber. So it comes up a little bit higher. If you guys are interested in that, and it does the feet here feel kind of nice quality. Like I said, this is refurbished, and it's. How long have we had this one? Do you remember? Maybe a year so far. Maybe around a year or two.
Yeah, and drop it a million times.
Yeah, we've dropped it a few times already too. And like I said, it's not like a light keyboard, and there might be more in there. So it's not a good idea to drop it. Of course, it's not a good idea to drop any electronics like that. But yeah, can't say anything else about it. It's great. I don't know if there is anything else that people would be interested, but yeah, there's a little. That's something I should point out too. There's a on and off switch on it, which obviously you guys seen me use it. But that is very nice to have an on and off switch on the keyboards, because we have another keyboard from Logitech, I believe. Or no, maybe it's like a black web, and that's that cheap Walmart crap. They don't have an on and off switch. I've tried on keyboards, black web, and I don't believe the ones that I've tried, and I'm not trying to say that I've tried every model that they have, but the ones that I tried, they didn't have an on and off switch. And you have no idea how much you're going to appreciate something like this when you have an on and off switch. Because if you just throw your keyboard there on the side, and like I said, you roll over, you sit on it, you drop your elbow, or your hand hits it, your phone or whatever, you don't have like shit popping up all over the computer display, or it doesn't turn your laptop on, or something like that. You're gonna be grateful they have something like that. It's nice, when you have a mouse that doesn't have an on and off switch or something like that. You bump it, and then you might be working on something that closes it. You start flipping out. So that is a nice little addition. So just wanted to point that out as well. Yeah, I can't tell you guys how often because we use this with the laptop for now, and we alternate. Sometimes we're in the mood to use it, and sometimes we just turn it off and leave it there on the side, and we're using the keyboard on the laptop. This might move around back and forth between the desktop when I get that going later on, between the desktop and the laptop, but I can't really give you like a nice solid number. I'm sure they have it online, and like I said, we don't use it all the time. If I am using it on the desktop, I could give you guys a better idea. But I remember before as well, and again, this could be different batteries inside because it's refurbished. The batteries do last quite a while, I would say, depending on how much you use your computer. Like me, I kind of always like lived on the computers. When I'm here, I'm on the computer. It's on. I might take some breaks from it for working outside, or sleeping, or eating, that I'm not using the keyboard. But other than that, I mean, I would say it lasts a good few weeks,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a month. Like it's just and like, again, it depends. If I'm writing a lot, I'm sure it's gonna, or typing a lot, I'm sure it's gonna drain a little bit more. But it does last, and I have no issues with that battery life. So again, great keyboard. If you're looking for something like this, yeah, there's only white light on here, and I know, racist, but there's no there's no green and all that, red and everything like that. So it works great though. Definitely recommend this. So thanks for watching. We have a lot of other videos if you guys are interested in our crappy videos. But thanks for watching. And if you're interested, check out those other videos. Thanks, and take care. Okay, this is something I just thought of right now, and I feel like I have to add this to this video. I don't know if you guys can see there. Made in China.
That's it.
But I'm pointing this out not to talk shit about China, even though I'm not really happy with some stuff they've been doing lately. But anyway, as far as quality goes, right? We're always talking shit about China. This keyboard, the one I had before in the past and right now, they say this is made in China, but it is a fantastic keyboard product that came out of China. I guess, obviously it says made in China. So this is something that I do not regret, and there is nothing about this keyboard that feels shitty or cheap or low quality. So that is something that, even though it has that made in China on there, I have to say I do not give a shit. However, yes, I would rather have made in the USA on there. Something like that. But, to support our fellow Americans. But, this is a keyboard made in China, and it is great. Everything about this, in my opinion, is fantastic. So this is one of those things that I do point out, and I have to point out that even though it says made in China, you shouldn't worry about anything. You shouldn't worry, oh, it's not going to last, oh, it's cheap, oh, it's going to break right away. Well, I mean, hey, every case is different. If you drop it, or if the whoever was assembling it, or if the machine, if there was like an issue, or human error, putting it together, or whatever the case. And there could be those things out there, those cases. But the two that we've owned, great, fantastic keyboard, fantastic quality. So I just wanted to point that out. Even though it's made in China, great.